Hello everyone, my name is Evgeny Buryak, and let me introduce you to our metaui product we developed here at Global Mediator. This introduction aims to give you a high-level overview and benefits that you can get out of the product. One of the primary purposes of metaui is to make the life of Business Central users better by visualizing relevant business data more efficiently and conveniently, saving time and therefore help to make the right decisions. You can see the video about the grid component over here. But today let us take a look at the time slider component, which is a convenient schedule and planning tool. So metaui time slider component is a schedule and planning visualization in real time. It can be a timeline of a group of cells as a chain of events with the possibility to move objects around over time. So for example, job tasks as activities on time interval of an employee, or sub-process of goods, manufacturing or moving production orders around machine centers and so forth. Technically, time slider components include a grid, giving users better opportunities to work with data. You can watch our YouTube video about grid component to view or remind yourself about all options available. As we are talking about time slider as the visual entity, let's focus on the firm's production orders as a demonstration model. It is a perfect way to visualize the standard manufacturing process of production orders. The whole standard process involves many clicks to open routes separately cell by cell and group by group with no graphical route overview of the process. You cannot do any changes with your time cell immediately, such as change start and end date, but in this case, you would use metaui. And let me show you how it looks like. So before taking you through all the features we have with time slider, let me remind you how the standard firm plan production order look like. So let me open the document itself, and in the lines then you can find this routing functionality. So as you see in standard, you have just the list with number of lines and some pure text, so with no visualization at all. And let me get back to our time slider just to show this visualization possible now. Here we use scenarios from the automotive industry just as an example to show time slider possibilities. So let's imagine you are a production manager at an automotive production company. You need real-time controlling a car manufacturing process, have the possibility to change processes duration or start and date of time cells immediately, and to have convenient access to all information. Your company builds the cars with consistent steps which can be shown on your firm planning order according to each item in real time. So in this particular case, that is design, chassis and body, paint interior assembly, quality control. There are time cells in metaui time slider. Color of time cells can be changed for the user needs. So you as the production manager want to know if your customer will be able to receive their car on the pre-arranged date or not. We can add the due date, but let us do it in a more exciting way here. So we can display the information if you are in time or out of time on their time slider line. So here's the customer's way. So you can see that indication in time is just in green, whereas the red highlighted out of time indicator is just shown here. So you can react fast and efficiently. To demonstrate you how it's all working, let me show you it in the one example here for one of the lines. So for this particular line, we have a due date set as the 15th of November, and you see that this line is in time at the moment. But let's imagine that the quality control is taking longer. So what we can do with the time cell is that we can simply resize it, and you can see how this indicator automatically changed to out of time, blinking in red. So on top of resizing, what you can do is just you can move your time cell around. And if you move one of the time cells here, then another one, which is linked to this one, will be moved automatically. And now another way how to edit the time cell is to do the right click on the time cell and do the edit time cell feature here. So you can change all the properties for your time cell, save, and see it immediately on the screen. On top of that, what you can do more here is that you can create a new time cell automatically here. So let's see that for this another line, I'd like to add a new phase with the name design approval as the next phase to quality control. So what I'm doing is just clicking mouse and drawing the line here, and just need to fill up a couple of properties. So let's say that it is the machine center is 410, and let's give it a name as the design approval. So let's leave all this start date and end date fields as is, and see how it's all automatically populated here. So first of all, check out how this indicator changed, and you can see it over here on the time slider as a new activity. So let me show you how it's all been reflected in the standard Business Central logic. So let's open the document, which is a standard document card, and then let's go to the routing functionality here for the particular production order, and you see that this line was added here automatically. You can of course then change your time cell as you wish. Just resize it to make it just until the 14th of November. And let's go back to standard nav routine and see how it's all reflected in the routing functionality over here. So you can see that now it is changed to this new selected ending date time. Another cool feature with time slider here is that you can actually manage your time interval for the overview visualization. So in this particular case now, we are having the interval starting on the 9th of November and ending up on the 25th. So let's go here and change the interval, making it more narrow. So let's say it's from the 10th and until the 20th of November. So you can see that it is adjusted automatically here on your visualization board. That you could do actually with the time cell here, for example, moving it around, resizing it, changing it, and adding a new stuff, then of course you can remove the time cell right from this dashboard. So you do the right click on the time cell and just simply push remove time cell. In your planning overview, let's assume that you find this day interval as quite too wide. So you want to make it shorter. So what and how you can do that? So you can go to the admin portal where we are storing all the configuration sets just for our components. Find your relevant time slider component. Go to the properties and making it more narrow. What you need to do is just to save it and refresh your page over here in Business Central. So you see now that it's more narrow, and you can manipulate and making it even shorter or wider as you wish. So let's summarize in all our mentioned steps. metaui time slider component is one of the predefined components automatically generated based on the configuration made in admin portal. It helps to plan the activities there with different business cases here, having the really beautiful, nice visualization of all your actions. Doing manipulations there together with the Business Central logic, and just sending the data back from the visualization board to relevant BC tables. So please send us your requests and ask questions regarding your business case. We would love to help you in any way possible. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel here stay connected, and be the first one to explore new possibilities of MetaUI.